I declare this congregation open. As the Vice-Chancellor of the University, I am delighted to welcome you all today in the beautiful setting of the Royal Festival Hall as we celebrate the success of our graduates. And of course, a special welcome to all of you wearing the distinctive blue and red Roehampton academic dress. The reason we are here today, the only reason we are here today, is well known to all of us on this platform. It's your hard work. You have sat the exams, you have written the assignments and the project reports. We have been demanding, and you have delivered. I'm particularly pleased to welcome members of the University Council and colleagues from our school partners. I would also like to say a special welcome to actress, songwriter, singer and comedian Dilly Keane, who is here today taking a short break from her successful tour with cabaret trio Fascinating Ida. We will be recognizing Dilly's work and contribution to the field of theatre and the arts with the award of Doctor of the University during the course of the ceremony. Shortly, we will begin the Confirmative Awards. Graduands will be presented by Vice Provost Dr. Stephen Driver, and awards will be conferred by the Chancellor of the University, Professor Dame Jacqueline Wilson. We are very fortunate to have Dame Jacqueline as our Chancellor, someone who is, I am sure, as well known to you as she is well known to millions of people around the world, as one of the country's best known and best loved children's writers. Jacqueline has been a close friend of the universities for many years, and it is a great honor to have her with her today to confer the degrees. And I call upon Professor Dame Jacqueline Wilson to give her opening address.
Hello, everybody. Let me start by expressing my own congratulations to all of you on successfully completing your degree. Whatever subject you studied and whatever award you're collecting at this ceremony, you've achieved a wonderful thing by getting here to this day. Graduating from university is a great achievement, whether this is your first degree, your master's or doctorate, and you can rightly feel very proud of yourself. The university is proud of you, and I have no doubt your family and friends are proud of you too. They too deserve our congratulations today and our thanks for all the help they've given you. And I think we should recognise their part in all of this with a big round of applause. When I was growing up, I was an avid reader. I loved the way that words and stories could transport you to another place and to another world. All that reading turned me into a writer. And as a writer, I understand that everyone has their own story to tell, and today marks a very significant chapter in your own. Standing here, I can't help but wonder what happens next for you all. Where does your story take you? As a Roehampton graduate, I've no doubt that very good things will happen and that you will go on to do wonderful things and really make a difference in the world around you. You may not realise it, but you will have gained so many life skills during your time at Roehampton, in addition to all the knowledge gained from your course. And I'm sure many of you will reflect that you have changed from the person you were when you first joined us. You will have learned more about being independent, about self-motivation and self-discipline. You will have become more confident, and you will have learned more about yourself and what you can achieve. And you will hopefully have also made many new friends, friendships that should last you many years to come, if not a lifetime. Today marks the end of your studies, for the moment at least, but it doesn't mark the end of our relationship with you. As a Roehampton graduate, you're warmly welcomed into the Roehampton Alumni Association. Within this community, you will find fellow Roehampton graduates, now in successful careers, who have committed their time to support, mentor and advise recent graduates on their next steps. You can find out more about the mentoring scheme and the Alumni Association online. Whether you're clear about your next steps or not, the future may seem a daunting prospect, but don't let it be. Don't think you need to accomplish your goals in the next 5 years. Think of your immediate future as an opportunity to take action. So every person you meet, every conversation you connect with, and every leader you admire, take action and learn from them. 176 years ago, our first students, all women, of our oldest college, Whitelands, graduated with certificates in education and set out to become teachers. Our lives today are very different to those women, but one can imagine that they too may have thought about their next steps with a mix of trepidation and excitement. For those women, and the many thousands of graduates over the last 176 years who've gone before you, the core values of our founding colleges have endured and informs our purpose today, providing the best education possible to everyone who can benefit from them, regardless of their background, understanding, and improving our world through a spirit of curiosity and discovery, and helping our students develop the confidence, knowledge, and adaptability they need for a successful graduate career and a fulfilling life. Now, for some of you here today, graduation feels like an end. For some, a beginning. Whatever today feels like for you, be sure to follow your passion and your instinct. So once again, many congratulations and good luck for the future.
Chancellor, I present Graduands for awards. Graduands for the Department...
In the name and authority of the University of Roehampton, I confer upon graduands present and graduands in absentia first and higher degrees of the university.
Graduands for the Department of Dance. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Gilly Clayman. Gilly's thesis is titled Recreation and Significant Others, Seeking Post-War Possibilities in Contemporary Choreography. She was supported in her research by her Director of Studies, Dr. Simon Bailey, and her supervisor, Dr. Sarah Houston. Lizzie McLean. Liz's thesis is titled Evolution and Revolution Within the Ballet Sleeping Beauty, a choreo musical analysis of productions by the Royal Ballet and Matthew Bourne, including new software applications. She was supported in her research by her Director of Studies, Professor Stephanie Jordan, and her supervisors, Dr. Geraldine Morris and Dr. Anna Paquez. Congratulations. Heike Sulzer. Heike's thesis is titled Wunderlust, a screen dance of the body in landscapes. She was supported in her research by her Director of Studies, Professor Emmeline Clade, and her supervisor, Dr. Bob Whaley. Degree of Master of Research, Sian Goldharbour. Degree of Master of Arts, Tara Catherine Pandaya. Alison Bird. Zian Lee. Raynor Mutsungi. Svetlana Rifat. Yeji Tang. Carla Trim Van Ben. Yungtong Zi. Ben Hughes. Meredith Matson. Megan Metz. Lauren Bundy. Sarah Farnsley. Bethany Gavin. Katerina Hill. Kyril Sharon Muhammad Johi. Daniela Roddick. I present graduands for awards from the Department of Drama, Theatre and Performance. Degree of Master of Arts, Angelika Nicolaidou. Degree of Bachelor of Arts, Shakira May Roberts. I present graduands for awards from the Department of Psychology. Terence Sargent. Terence's thesis is titled Making the Best of Both Worlds, a constructivist grounded theory study of Chinese gay men in Britain. He was supported in his research by his Director of Studies, Dr. Lindsay Moon, and his supervisor, Dr. Edith Stephan. Degree of Master of Arts, Jade Bennett. Prize for Outstanding Student Representative in MA Art Psychotherapy, Edith Biro Hanna. Heather May Britton. Stephanie Collett. Kai E. Fan. Layla Gadar. Ursula Kelly. Tiffany Kite. Jessica Palmer. Holly Petit. Julia Smith. Elena Sobti. Janina Shokanik. Alex Stobbs. Anastasia Votvutsa. Yara Antun. Andrea Adila Del Toro. Fabienne Bowden. Shelley Carter. Rebecca May Parkinson. Amber Cave. Shakira Cutting. Constance Novice. Maria Tipslateri Tasmadia. Franca Addiman. Emma Beckett. Emma Jo Berry. Louise Best. Martha Close. Teresa Brockway. Sienna Forrester. Rakshita Goul. Marissa Gunter. Leanne Harrison. Caroline Ivy. Sophia Jackson Gill. Kate Kalbinos. Wabria King. Shalom Lee. Sarah Lloyd. Inam Mirza. Patricia Ojihonmon. Imogen Pearce. Laura Pringle. Melissa Ramadan. Sarah Sabu. Amanda Spice. Jack John Stannard. Esme Stock. Jessica Williamson. Alexander Wolfe. Anna Abulafi. Louise Cooper. Veronica Davidge. Brigitte Haston. Alexander Ingram. Daniel Keeley. Deborah Knowles. Militia Lawrence. Josephine Lofthouse. Faye Marriott. Kate Moore. Nicola Roche. Tamara Roycroft. Michael Strang. Carlos Talbot. Rachel Turner. Kimberly Andrews. Prize for Outstanding Contribution to MA Music Therapy, Georgina Harris. Claire Kelly. Lorraine McIntyre. Omar Nakar. Holly Nichols. Nicola Thornton. Evangeline Wavell. Selena Williams. Degree of Master of Science, Victoria Barrow. Olivia Nima O'Regan. Kieran Oliver. Lily Truss. Rakayla Harriman. Eleanor White. Charlotte Serenes. Sarah Tahan. Grace McMurray. Alexander Lockett. Georgia Holwell. Suleiman Morley. Charles Bassey. Alexandra Lever. Postgraduate Certificate, Beverly Ojeja. Postgraduate Diploma, Leah Christensen. Emma Bagnall. Degree of Bachelor of Science, Run Abduali. Holly Bickle. Selina Chowdhury. Rita Fatima. Amikaria, yes. Maren Ludwig. Somia Majumdar. Thank you very much. Rukshanthi Rachel Thevaska Gayam. Sarah Turner. Diploma of Higher Education, Sophie Roper. Chancellor, this brings us to the end of the awards for the Department of Psychology. I now invite Dr. Gulliver Ralston to present Dilly Keane for the award of Doctor of the University Honoris Causa.
Chancellor, twice nominated for the Perrier Award, 3 times nominated for the Olivier Award for Best Entertainment, Best Actress for the Stage, and with multiple awards from Drama Desk in the USA, Dilly Keane is known around the world as an actor, singer, songwriter, and cabaret artiste. Today we are celebrating a Sacred Heart alumna who has carved her own unique path through the worlds of theatre and cabaret. The daughter of Dr. Frank Keane and Miriam Slattery, Louise Miriam Keane spent much of her childhood in Portsmouth of the 1960s. Her parents had moved there from Ireland in 1939. The week after they moved, war broke out. She later commented, "I don't think the two events were connected, although my mother could be pretty aggressive." She fell in love with the theatre there, in particular the King's Theatre, and not just in love with the glamour of the stage, but with all the mechanics and backstage business that enables a theatre to work. "I volunteered myself to do anything," she wrote. "I'd have gladly swept the stage, and I spent many happy holidays working as an usher, barmaid, box office girl, and finally assistant stage manager." She attended the Sacred Heart's Woldingham School, from which she was expelled, but at which she discovered the songs of Tom Lehrer. In an interview she gave to The Guardian in 2015, she said, "Tom Lehrer exploded in my unhappy 15-year-old head like the best firework display you ever imagined. I was at a convent in the 1960s, and a friend returned from the US with a copy of Lehrer's album, That Was the Year That Was. It was the funniest thing in the world." She went on, "I borrowed the album for half-term, and when my parents were out, I recorded it on our old Grundig tape recorder. In spite of the hiss and crackle, I sat patiently beside the piano, spooling it back over and over, bar by bar, to learn the words and music. I started with the Vatican rag, naturally. Oh, the utter wonder of that song for a convent girl swamped in Catholicism. Ave Maria, gee, it's good to see ya. Bliss. By the end of half-term, I had several songs off pat. I sang them to my parents as a parting gift before being returned to school. Their pale look of horror made me realize that this was a rich seam of material with which to torture them. This rich seam runs through her lyrics to this day, in her solo songs and in those written for one of her greatest achievements, Fascinating Aida. Founded in 1983, Fascinating Aida dominates the world of cabaret. Film director Ken Russell said in The Times that watching them made him feel he had died and gone to heaven. It has had 5 West End seasons and appeared frequently here at the South Bank, most recently in a sell-out run at the Queen Elizabeth Hall in December and January of this year. Dilly's gift for satire and biting humour has filled theatres across the UK, puncturing the balloons of hypocrisy which float across every walkway of public life. Bankers' bonuses, the monarchy, the me culture, Brexit. Her songs are also about the intimate and personal trials which life throws up: love and loss, friendship, getting older, illness, being single, not being single, but perhaps wishing that you were. A review in the Mail of Sunday once said, "See them before you die, otherwise your life will have been meaningless." She spent 9 years writing for BBC Radio 4's Stop the Week and composed the songs for Sandy Toksvik's music comedy Big Night Out at the Little Palace Theatre. Her songs are performed by Patti LuPone and Bette Midler. On stage and screen, she starred in Grumpy Old Women and appeared in Pie in the Sky, and for 10 years she was columnist for The Stage. Like many at Roehampton, her journey has been unconventional. Her success has come from challenging society, from demanding the best of herself and from others, and from sheer determination and professionalism. Chancellor, I present to you Dilly Keane as eminently worthy of the degree of Doctor of the University, honoris causa.
In the name and authority of the University of Roehampton, I confer upon you the award of Doctor of the University, honoris causa.
Well, thank you very much indeed for my honorary doctorate, and thank you to Dr. Gulliver Ralston for that encomium. I don't want to seem ungrateful, but I have to say I was a bit disappointed to discover that today's ceremony was going to take place here on the South Bank and not actually at Roehampton. You see, Roehampton loomed very large in my youth. It was the headquarters, well, the mothership, if you like, of the Order of Sacred Heart Nuns in the UK. And my school, Woldingham, which was also a Sacred Heart convent, only existed because the girls' convent at Roehampton had evacuated to Surrey during the war, and they liked it so much they stayed there. So I am disappointed because, you see, my plan was to go down to after the ceremony to the nuns' graveyard. There is one. It's over the road from the college, I'm assured. And I was going to press my ear to the ground and listen to see if I could hear any spinning. Because if there's an unlikely recipient of an honorary doctorate from any Sacred Heart establishment, it's me. Approximately 492 years ago, I was indeed expelled from my convent. Well, okay, 49. Ooh. The most immediate reason for my expulsion, let's get it out here now, was because I'd gone out one Sunday with some boys from a local school without permission. But I'm not wearing red boots for nothing. I live in hope, you know. But this was merely the straw that broke the camel's back. When my mother came to collect me, she was told of a long list of my infractions, amongst which was the sin of eating my boiled egg too slowly. However, it would be unfair if I didn't also say that I did leave the school with a number of vital accomplishments. For instance, I learned to cut a cake in 8 pieces of exactly the same size, because when nice things, like cake, arrived on a table of 8 ravenous, sugar-craving, homesick girls fresh off the hockey pitch, you didn't want squabbles over who got the biggest slice. I also learned to pack a suitcase beautifully. Don't underestimate it. It's an awfully useful skill. I think it's why I love touring so much. If I'm carrying a suitcase, it means nobody knows where I am. The third thing that the school taught me was how to curtsy. Now, curtsying was a central part of daily life. This is quite true, by the way. We curtsied every time we saw the headmistress. every time we saw Reverend Mother, and every time we passed the picture of Our Lady in the hall. Yes, we curtsied to a picture. My curtsying was very poor when I arrived at school, so for 2 terms, I was enrolled in a class called remedial curtsying. 492 years, even with arthritic knees, my curtsying is perfection on legs. Your Majesty, Your Holiness, Your Imperial Poshness. Now, this was all to prepare us for our lives ahead. We were smart girls from smart families who were destined to marry well and breed posh children, because that was what it was expected of a girl. So the other thing that the school taught me, inadvertently, I have to admit, was it taught me to carry an inner fire which has never left me. I'm sure you've worked out by now that I didn't really fit into a system that advocated a kind of class discrimination that quite genuinely made some people believe that they were better than others, or that there were people who needed to be curtsied to. It's so wonderful that times have changed. And I have also a healthy dislike of discrimination of any kind as a result. In fairness, I will say this, I know that the nuns and the Order of the Sacred Heart have also changed over the years, and this kind of attitude no longer prevails, and I'm very glad of it. But I suppose it's that fire that what spurred me on through failure after failure, because yes, you are looking at a great failure. I have failed constantly. I've only ever been nominated for awards, I've never won any. After being expelled, I got lousy grades at A-level and just about squeaked into university. I then flunked my music degree. I dropped out a year early. I failed to get married. I failed to have children. And you know what? It's been wonderful. I've had a lovely life because I knew what I wanted to do, and that was to go on the stage. At the age of 23, I finally plucked up courage to audition for drama school. I got into LAMDA, and I got happy. So if I have anything to share with you, it is this: keep going. I had a lot of setbacks along the way, and this is not the time or place to go into them. But the thing I'm proudest about in my life is that I've kept going. You know the saying, when the going gets tough, the tough get going? I'd like to rewrite that. When the going gets tough, the tough keep going, because they never stopped in the first place. Every life has setbacks and disappointments, but if you take it step by step, if you can go to bed after a long, difficult day and wake up determined to get back down to work, or to mend a difficult relationship, or to improve what you did yesterday, you can achieve great things. I've also managed my expectations. When my singing group, Fascinating Aida, started to be successful, a journalist came to interview me. "What's your ambition?" he asked. "To play the Albert Hall?" I said, No. My ambition is to own a washing machine. And it was. You see, a washing machine was achievable. Playing the Albert Hall seemed like a rather silly fantasy. Incidentally, I've done both, and the washing machine lasts longer. It's also important to find joy in the small things. So, stop to watch a bird feed, to admire a flower, to gaze at a sunset, or just to admire the spin cycle on your new washing machine. It'll get you through. Above all, be kind to one another. Kindness makes most things bearable. I would like to thank the Chancellor, the Vice-Chancellor, and the University Council and Senate for this award. I'm every bit as surprised as the nuns would have been. It's a great honour. Thank you.
Actually, I want to say follow that, really. Chancellor, I present Graduands for awards for the School of Education.
In the name and authority of the University of Roehampton, I confer upon graduands present and graduands in absentia first and higher degrees of the university.
Degree of Master of Arts, Sarish Afzal. Carol Bromley. Andrea Camp. Rebecca Cousins. Deborah Hunter. Paula Phillips. Karika Polidoro Polulu. Despina Stefano Polulu. Christina Balaska. Letitia Powell. Isabella Sethner. Kimi Shin. Nicolina Tekeloglu. Maria Van Sagan. Essie Cummings. Nikicha Anirobi. Doriana Forbes. Rafaela Gaidama. Marta Puerta BS. Louise Cullen. Karen Dool. Kitty Dudgeon. Verity Hope Hawkins. Suzanne Kelly. Rebecca Swain. Mayamiko Chiboa. Sua Hassan. Elenika Rusha. Degree of Master of Arts, Roehampton Online, Gemma Howell. Angela Williams. Nuf Al-Qatani. Golden Baldacchino. Joan McDermott. Stamatis Papadimitrou. Sonia Raj Daswani. Nadia Behrens. Catherine Xavier. Zainab Yahya. Postgraduate Certificate of Education, Annette Azou. Sarah Coppard. Rebecca Hamilton. Janae Meredith. Falis Mohammed. Shirit Tizan Ziab. Georgia Williams. Summer Callis. Laura Canute. Maeve Corso. Catherine Fitzpatrick. Annie Melville Thomas. Hanan Munyi. Emmy Quarterly. Jessica Ray. Nicola Robertson. Isabel Robinson. Ophelia Rosabi. Elizabeth Shannon. Daniel Trump. Christopher Westcott. Diane Wilby. Hayley Williams McPherson. Adam Wood. Zara Khan. Aisling Best. Melia Khan. Claves Plakamis Bramanis. Claire Hellier. Rachel Hyam. Sarah Llewellyn Williams. Joanna Maybe. Karima Sahel. Thomas Toval. Herian Basher. Rachel Bond. Danielle Roberts. Neve Christopher. Jessica Callanan. Daniel McHugh. Afisat Salormi. Aliyah Maria Yagumba. Lily Beck. Kirsten Broadway. Georgina Kent. Rhiannon Lloyd. Fatima Akhtar. Eleni Stamatopouloulou. Hannah Lancashire. Leah Martin. Rebecca Vasey. Octavia Aloko. Carlos Barron. Leila Boutley. Karen Meza Lanciolotti. Beatrice Pampin Torres. Zenaida Ponzi Cruz. Jacqueline Silverio. Hayley Coventry. Frederica Girocci. Samuel McCutcheon. Janet Bond. Motiz Stroker. Jessica D'Souza. Diana Grasso. Nicole Villarin. Noshaba Raja. Sophia H. Seydoun. Finn Lynch. Laura Morris. Kelsey Downey. Annie McGill. Lucy Sherwood. Sophie Kalinokos. Yasmin Elefani. Katie Brennan. PGCE Primary School Direct Prize. Elisa Martins Manuel. Keisha Miller. Olabisi Oyasanya. Sophie Phillips. Rachel Brumant Palmer. Daisy Carew. Ria Monet Samuel Wright. Abigail Taylor. Tamana Usmani. Lucy Ragg. Conchita Jones Owen. Robin Baranovich. Catherine Lisk. Eve Farmer. Tarara Nyako. Rosanna Samiek. PGCE Primary School Direct Provider Prize. Krishtaga Shriblarashnan. Nearly. Mohammed Zakir Adil. Amy Fraser. Georgia Ryan. Chloe Reeder. Phil Johnson. Lauren Davis. Chloe Gabriella Lech. Chloe Koch. Emma Wakefield Gray. Amy Salter. Hannah Scotney. Hello. Lawrence Pavley. Simona Perotta. Carolyn Midmore. Hannah Best. Fatima Argiolas. Sergio Leon. Joanna Freitas. Tamara Miller. Akeem Hanson. Anita Achtan. Jafrina Hoke. Hina Dowdy. Alex Betts. Shayna Gandhi. Anupama Ture. Hannah Strange. Delia Ward. Hayley Williams. Postgraduate Certificate, Melanie Bell. Tracy Clark. Cara Dean. Samantha Hemsworth. Shazemza Hirani. Patricia Martins. Deirdre Nunez. Sarah Rahman Hussain. Emma Skilkern. Sarah Wilson. Helen Brooks. Delith Taylor. Postgraduate Diploma, Roehampton Online. Benedicta Akinyemi. Philip Parchment. Degree of Bachelor of Arts, Anab Abdurrahman. Fatima Abdullah. Danielle Nkechi Johnson. Jasmine Aiden. Raheen Ahmad. Samia Ahmed. Shukiri Ahmed. Kieran Ahmed. Alexandra Eo Ajayi. Madhuri Bansali. Beveran Koktas. Sundis Farah. Charlie Greenway. Lauren Hammond. Natasha Lawrence Campbell. Rebecca Lugon. Josephine Wilkinson. Francilia Mingunu Lembusa. Amal Mumin. Yvonne Marie Murphy. Tavia Thea Paran. Fadumo Mohammed. Molly Thornton. Degree of Bachelor of Arts, top-up year, Year 3, Carl Shulton. Jeanette Clark. Well done. Amy Daniels. Melissa Gordon. Tasmin Guthrie. Ashley Hollingsworth. Tina Jenner. Kimberly Jones. Catherine Q. Kimberly Maddle. Rosemary Mackenzie. Thomas Mitchell. Lauren Noble. Lucy Parker. Daniela Quain. Shelley Ann Sawyers. Zoe Sweetman. Becky Tolley. Rebecca Walters. Kirsten Watson. Chelsea Whitehead. Zoe Withersby. Foundation Degree of Arts, Carl Shorten, Denise Campbell. Sophie Conway. Lynette Crowell. Emma Sprickley. Certificate of Professional Development, Kelly Doyle. Deborah Williams. Chancellor, this ends the conferment of awards. I would now like to invite the President of the Students' Union to say a few words. Daniel.
Why stop? Let's go. Can you give yourself a round of applause? Go on. Well, I echo what Stephen said. There's been some amazing speakers up here, so I'm going to try my hardest to kind of live on from how well they did. But today, you'll hear this a lot, but congratulations. Reaching today was no small feat, and it is a day to celebrate, a day to remember, and a day to take pride in. But today is not about today. The end of any journey derives its importance not from the fact that it ends, but from the path you take that leads you there. Today marks the end of your Roehampton journey, and there are no others better placed to know or to understand the tremendous effort, dedication, and passion that you will have poured into your degree than the people sat in this room with you today, your peers, your academics, and your family and friends. Your university experience will have been unique because of your own adventures, because of your friends, and of the lessons learned and the life lived. You've shaped and tailored your own experience, which will have in turn shaped you to be the person you are today. As much as being an experience to the individual, university is also one of the collective. It is together that we have evolved, together that we have grown, and together that we celebrate today. You not only belong to the Roehampton community, but you have helped and define and build it too, whether you studied on campus, online, or with one of our global partners. Many memories from university we all share in common. The satisfaction from finishing a paper, the awkward icebreakers, the great friends, finding ourselves studying long after dark, countless nights spent procrastinating when we should be studying, and trying something new. And of course, that magical feeling you are feeling right now, the pride of getting your degree. Many of those memories are now behind us, but we will carry the knowledge they bestowed upon us long into our future. You may not realise it, but each and every one of you has left your mark and made an impact upon Roehampton. Your friends have had more fun thanks to you. Your classmates have had more debate thanks to you, and your lecturers will have learned much from you too. Getting your degree won't have been easy. There were ups and downs, highs and lows, setbacks and success. And many of you will have studied while managing work, family life, and there will have been tough moments and hardship. But they make today so much more meaningful and impressive. You will always be a part of Roehampton, and we watch with eager anticipation the remarkable feats you will go on to achieve. Be bold, be courageous in what you do, and be your best. And never forget how amazing you are, as now the world is yours to truly explore. It has been an honour. We love you, and we wish you all the very best of luck in the future. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your special day.
Thank you, Daniel. As we come towards the end of our ceremony, I would like to take this last opportunity on behalf of the university to congratulate you all. You have proved your strength of character by achieving your degree and working hard. always remember that such a high award is not bestowed lightly by the university. You have earned it, so thank you for the hard work that has brought you here. Desmond Tutu said, "When you stand out in a crowd, it's only because you're being carried on the shoulders of others." So before I close, I am sure that you would also wish me to say a special thank you on behalf of everyone here to the administrative staff and your teachers, whose efforts, enthusiasm and dedication have made today possible. So I'm going to ask my academic and professional services colleagues to stand. And I would ask all of you graduating today to thank them in the usual fashion. Thank you. With the award you have achieved, I have no doubt of your success, and I have no doubt that that success has required and will require determination, commitment, and a capacity for sheer hard work. There may well have been times along the way when you felt you had reached a point where you just couldn't do any more, and then you found that actually you could. What you thought were your limits weren't limits at all. They were just new starting points. And that's really what a good education is about. Finding reserves of strength you didn't know you had before. Finding a confidence in yourself you didn't know you had before. And finding new possibilities that didn't seem open to you until now. Your degree will have helped you develop the skills you will need, not just for your first job, your next job, but for the careers and life you have ahead of you. I encourage you to make the most of what is on offer to you as an alumni of Roehampton. Today, you join the many thousands of graduates who are part of our global Roehampton community. Reach out to them to help you and support your future career, whatever path you take. And finally, there is one other group of people we need to thank. It's your supporters, your family, your friends who have been with you, encouraging you by perhaps putting a meal in a Tupperware box before you went to university in the morning, or put fuel in the car, or an Oyster card top-up, or perhaps just a smile, a hug, or a word of advice. So I would like our graduates to stand, turn round to face your family and friends, and thank them in the usual fashion. Thank you. At Roehampton, our values are rooted in our history and the heritage of our 4 colleges. They give us a clear sense of mission to help all our students, whatever their background, to achieve their full potential, and our academics to produce research that improves society around us. And much has changed throughout our history, since our first college was created in 1841. But what hasn't changed are these very values and our commitment to you, our students. You have arrived today at what might seem like a crossroads, or, as Dame Jacqueline said at the start of our ceremony, the beginning of a new chapter as one closes. You leave the ceremony today no longer Roehampton students, but Roehampton graduates. As the next phase of your journey begins, I encourage you to look back with pride at what you have achieved. Be proud, because we're proud of you. This is also your opportunity to make your future about what's not only important to you, but to society. This is what Roehampton graduates do. I often describe Roehampton as an engine of social progress. But it's not us, the staff, that make the greatest difference to society. It's you, our graduates, who will, through the values and character you have developed with us, make the world a better place. I urge you to be creative and adaptable. You will face a world of opportunities and challenges that none of us in this hall can truly predict. As you start the next phase of your journey as a Roehampton graduate, ask yourself what is important to you and to the communities around you. Your generation, the class of 2020 graduates, will make decisions that will shape our future. You will become leaders, team players, influencers, and change makers. Whatever your choice, we wish you every success on your journey, and we will watch you with pride. So once again, many congratulations. The ceremony for the confirmative degrees is now closed.